Welcome back, travelers. This is Ember with EBT, and today I'm bringing a new series to our channel that we're going to be calling the Minnie series. Here, we're going to dish on all of our favorite must-dos, our best snacks, our best drinks, our best packing tips, everything basically related to traveling to Disney. So if you have an upcoming trip and you're looking for some advice, grab a cup of coffee because we're blasting off. I am so excited to start this new mini series with you, and I think today's topic, you are going to be surprised at what I bring to the table. Because this is actually going to make you look like a pro the next time you travel to Disney. Today, we're going to be diving in about the Disney's refillable mug and how to travel around the park with them. Just to give some backstory on what these refillable mugs are, Disney sells these at the resorts, and they are a 16-ounce refillable insulated coffee mug, and they go for $22.99. And they're a part of Disney's Rapid Fill program, where the guests can use the mugs an unlimited amount of time to refill on fountain drinks, coffee, and tea. Now, these are only at participating beverage locations at the Disney resorts for the length of your stay up to 14 days. And you don't always have to pay for this. If you participate in the Disney dining plan, you automatically get one in your package. Okay, so keep that in mind. And if you're thinking, can I bring the mugs back on my next trip and participate in the Rapid Fill program? The answer is no. Each time you travel to Disney, you would have to buy a new refillable mug and get them activated. Do you need to purchase the refillable mugs? And the answer to that is no. These are not required for anyone to purchase. It's mainly to benefit your family to access an unlimited amount of non-alcoholic beverages during your trip. Now, if this is me, if you want my opinion, we purchase these or we get them through the dining plan if we're staying 3 or more days to benefit the cost with the mug. For us, it honestly is beneficial each time just because we enjoy our sodas and coffee and teas. So the program is great for our family on saving money. Now that we're all kind of familiar with the mugs and you've purchased one for you and your crew, you may be thinking, how do I carry these around the resorts and possibly to the parks? And that's exactly what happened to us during our first trip to Disney. At first, it wasn't too bad because we only had one child at the time and had our own personal stroller, and that had 4 built-in cup holders. But the trouble we ran into is when we needed to board the buses. Again, during that trip, it wasn't too bad because we didn't have too many items on our stroller. So I held 2 of the cups, and I also held our daughter on the bus, while my husband, he was in charge of the stroller. So he took the stroller and he had the 3rd mug. At night, though, that was a different story. Like, that was in the beginning of the day. At night, though, that was a different story. By the end of our day, we were getting ready to board the bus to go back to the resorts. We, of course, had more on the stroller than we started with. And it was such a struggle to carry the bags of souvenirs, the cups, our now sleeping daughter, and a collapsed stroller. And by the end of the week, we were honestly debating if the cups were worth the hassle. Transporting them was a huge pain. We got back home, I did some research, and came up with a solution that we still use today. And that solution is a shower caddy. You didn't expect that, did you? So there are other creative ways that I've seen other guests do during our trips there. One of them being like one of those plastic shoe holders that they tack on to the back of the stroller. But honestly, this right here has been a game changer for me because it's a shower caddy and it has a handle on it. And I brought out a bunch of cups. I can fit 4 of these cups in the shower caddy. Done. And that's why I love it. The shower caddies are actually a pretty good price, you know, for them. I think $10. If you are purchasing one of these, just make sure you get one that has like the open sections on the side. A lot of times they have them kind of like cut off in between because it's meant for actual showers, taking into a shower, or putting like household items in it. But this one I found, it works perfect. And it's really nice now, especially us being a family of 5. So yes, it can only fit 4 in here, but the baby has his own like sippy cup, so that stays on the stroller anyway. And these guys will stay in the shower caddy. So that's perfect. This has also helped us when we decide to have drinks to go back to our room at night. After returning from the park, sometimes we don't pass through the main hall and fill up our mugs when we go around straight to our rooms. So this allows me time to get the kids bathed and get them to wind down for the day. And my husband takes the caddy and with the mugs, and he goes to the nearest beverage station and he refills them up for us. This caddy comes in handy for sure. And obviously you don't have to put just the mugs in here. If you are bringing your own personal tumblers to the park or around the resort, obviously these are not good to put like in your backpack. I mean, if you had like a side pouch in your backpack, you might be able to put it in there and not have any spills, but you need something that's going to kind of keep it upright and it's not going to tip it over. So again, this thing has become like my #1 item whenever I go to pack for Disney. This has to come with me no matter what. It helps again on the bus. So at the end of the park day, we pull this out underneath the stroller and just one of us needs to carry it with the holder. And now that our oldest is 10, she can definitely help carry this as well. It's not too heavy. She can hold this while we're holding on to her 2 little brothers, or we're holding on all the bags of the souvenirs that we got for the day. So yeah, so this has become a definite lifesaver when traveling to Disney. And I can't tell you how many times my husband goes to get us drinks at the end of the day, and he gets so many compliments, basically from all the dads. He's like, that's a pro move. So everybody gets a kick out of this. Let me know in the comments if this is something you would consider bringing on your next trip to Disney, and feel free to share what is your favorite packing trip when you're going to Disney. Don't forget to like and subscribe for all your travel needs. I can't wait to see you in the next mini-series. Safe travels home, and until next time, bye friends.